This video is over tutorial 3, which implements the sorting, filtering, and paging capabilities into your web app. So after you complete tutorials 1 and 2, you'll have something that looks similar to this, which this is the student page, which doesn't really have anything helpful or useful other than the edit details and delete links and the create new. But after we complete this tutorial, we'll have something that looks more similar to this, which implements this search text box for the user, the sorting capability on the last name and the enrollment date columns, and also as you saw, it took a minute, but the last name is now sorted in a different order, and then it also implements this paging at the bottom so that it's no longer just one giant list. So first we'll go to our project, and this is the student controller, which can be found under controllers and student controller. Within this, we're going to swap out the index method with this code. Oh, and to start, we're implementing the sorting feature. So we'll swap out the index method with this. So with this, it is implementing the capabilities of sorting based off the last name or the enrollment date. Save that. But now we need to make it to where the user can actually access this capability. So you'll go to Views, Student, then Index, which I already have open here. Within this is the data that creates the table that we currently see. We're going to change that with this information. With this, it adds the capability of passing in the parameter for sorting based off of the last name or for the enrollment date. But as you notice, that there's nothing added onto the first name or the middle name columns because those are not columns that we are implementing the sort feature on. So we'll save that. When we look at our web app, this is before implementing the sorting feature. But when we refresh our page, you can now see that you can sort on last name and on enrollment date. Next, let's add in this searching capability right above the table that you see here. Go back to your code, and we're going to go back to the student controller. Now we're going to modify the index method that we just updated. First, we need to add in an additional parameter to the method. This is the search string that the user passes in for when they are searching through the list of names. We also need to add in this if statement. And it will go right here. This if statement now looks at the search string and sees if it matches with the last name, first name, or middle name, either partially or completely. It doesn't just look at last name, it looks at all three categories. We'll save that. Now that we have this capability added in, we also need to make it to where the user can actually use it again. So we'll go back to this index, and as you can see on our example, it's located right above the table. So within our code, we're going to add in this little snippet right here above the table. So we'll copy this, and this will make the search text box. So as you can see, it says find by name, and then this is the text box where the user will actually type in their search string. Hit save. When we go back to our web app, we'll hit refresh. As you can see, now it says find my name, And this is where the user can now search, and it will look through all three of these columns.